It's very interesting to watch the American public flock to foreign, authentic soccer outside of America. So we're paying little to no attention to our U.S. domestic game led by closed shop, no promotion relegation MLS. Well, we go nuts for the real version of soccer, open access version abroad. And I particularly enjoy when we see pictures of famous American celebrities who are taking photo ops with foreign soccer stars or at foreign soccer grounds. LeBron James, Kobe Bryant, what have you, Odell Beckham Jr. These guys are going to visit Anfield and hanging out with Bayern Munich stars and Barcelona players, Neymar Jr. And there is just no presence with MLS in the American domestic product. And then that reflects also just with the attitudes and behaviors of the U.S. population as a whole. 93% of us are paying attention and dreaming about foreign soccer. Well, less than 7% of the American soccer market pays attention to MLS. And it just goes to show again how the route we are going down, resting all of our chips on this U.S. sport model for soccer, is just clearly not going to work. In the U.S. system led by a closed shop MLS, which is tightly capped and a single entity, America is not allowed great clubs. The MLS structure itself owns Division One, so there goes incentive for 99% of the U.S. soccer market outside of it to push for greatness. And then the MLS entity itself is capped in a single entity, which doesn't allow for free spending, unlimited clubs like open systems do around the world. So when MLS teams, outlets play in even regional competition against Costa Rican or Mexican clubs, they get obliterated on a consistent basis because they are hamstrung limited outlets. They are not real unlimited clubs. And with America's wealth and infrastructure and our love for the global version of soccer, it's clear that we could host not just 1, 2, or 3 great world soccer clubs. We could host over a dozen great world soccer clubs here. We have many, many huge cities here in the U.S. We are the size of Europe, both from a landmass and a city market standpoint. And we could have Manchester United's here, Real Madrid's here, Chelsea's here, clubs of that caliber representing America and our cultures and values in this great melting pot. We are here. And as the world famous player Andrea Pirlo confirmed recently, he just said, yeah, it's literally impossible to have a club like Real Madrid here in America because we don't have the same system in American soccer that fosters great clubs or that allows great clubs to grow and achieve their potential. So the idea that soccer is a young sport and it needs time, it needs our help, needs to be thrown out the window. We have all the tools we need. We have everything here as far as ingredients go. We have the players, we have the fans, we have the wealth, we have the cities, we have the internet and television, and communication is greater than ever here in America, and travel. There is nothing we are missing here in America. There is no reason we need to have training wheels on our soccer, and there is no reason we need to discriminate against 99% of the U.S. soccer market. We are giving control of American soccer, our Division I sanction, to one single club, MLS. And it's no wonder why no one follows the U.S. club game. On average, we have one nationally televised U.S. domestic match on per week. In America, and I mentioned earlier all of our great cities and the size of our nation, the wealth and infrastructure, we have one game on per 7 days. So one Division I game and no nationally televised games in the divisions below. That is such a scarcity that I mean, it's just crazy to think about when you think about what our potential could be. And in reality, it's MLS who profits from this scarcity of real soccer. We all crave authentic soccer. We have to go watch it abroad, or wait for the foreign teams to come here, or wake up at 7 a.m. to watch our favorite teams play in authentic systems. And we want to see our own version of authentic soccer here with real stories of small clubs rising up and big clubs striving for greatness in the global soccer scene. And we want to have clubs that represent our own culture and values and that can go as far as our passionate support can take them, or as far as our innovation and excellence can take them. We are such a great country here in America with awesome diversity, but we completely neglect the heart and soul of what makes soccer such a great sport around the world. So the answer is simple. You want relevant American club soccer. You want great soccer clubs that are a factor on the world stage. You want USA Soccer to produce players and to have a national team that can rival the world. We need to align our soccer structure with the rest of the free world. Until we do that, we will not achieve our potential, and the slice of the USA Soccer market that our domestic league, MLS, captures will continue to shrink. So we can either cut the cord now and open our system to all, use our divisional sanctions for open leagues only, or we can continue to double down on a failing closed league U.S. soccer policy. It's up to us, the people, to decide. If we put on the pressure, it will happen. We just need to stand up and speak up and make our voice heard. So if you like this video, make sure to share it out across social media and also subscribe right here to my channel. And I'll talk to you soon.